that's too much control for you. Just kind of look at the clouds, let them work it out, you know. Either way works. Either way works. All right, so let's, in the endings, does everyone know not know what a tag is? A tag. Okay, just for clarification, the tag comes at the end, and it's normally the repeat of the last line of the chorus. So you repeat the last line of the chorus. Sometimes you repeat the last two lines of the chorus if it makes more sense and you have to get into that. So that's the tag, and then many times, not all the time, but many times the instrument that played the intro will play also the outro. That's ending together. Or you have a classic banjo, Earl Scruggs or J.D. Crowe classic ending. And everyone kind of strums and ends together. Or you can do it on the guitar. If you're leading that song, you can do it by hitting a good loud strum. And you can kind of get just a little bit louder so everyone, it wakes them up. Oh, we're about to end. I better pay attention, you know. So there's several different ways of doing it. If you're going from a jam session and form a band, then those three things would be the three things you focus on. That's the intros, the vocals, and the outros. Who's going to end it so you all end together? But then, yeah. Oh, that's okay. So no, this is not a canine tendency. You know what I'm talking about? Then you can smile with me. Yeah. Okay. So if you keep on the sunny side of life. Lifting of the leg, I don't know if it's supposed to be the left one or the right one. I guess I'm ambidextrous, so I can lift both legs, you know, either or. And it's normally the one that your instrument is not sitting on, because it's hard to lift it, you know, with guitar and all. You get a moving object going on there. So, but you lift the leg and kind of let the bass, it's all about the bass. So you lift the leg to let the bass player know we're fixing to finish. When the bass player stops, everybody else is supposed to stop. Because who knows that the bass is the most important instrument in the band? It is. It's the most. It's the most.
It's two votes.
I first learned this. There was a family band, believe it or not, called the Cherry Holmes family. You know. And they were from Colorado, and they ended up just taking the bluegrass community by storm. And the old man that was the dad of the whole group was an old Marine. And he had tattoos everywhere, and he was crusty. I mean, crusty. But I'm okay with that because I was around military guys my whole life. But I was at a bluegrass festival, and they taught bluegrass band formation. This is how you set it up. And the daddy was first with the bass, and he says the bass is the most important instrument. I guess he was a bassist, he would say that. But it is the most important. You need a good solid rhythm, and the bass is the foundation of the rhythm. What's second? This is a quiz.
Banjo.
Rhythm guitar.
Mandolin chop.
Mandolin.
There we go.
Mandolin, yeah.
Mandolin chop. So you've got to have the primary and alternate beat to equal rhythm. Okay, you do that with the beatbox, you know, doing the drum thing, you know. But without a set of drums or a beatbox, then it's the bass and the chop, which is normally the mandolin, which is the foundation of the group. And then the rhythm comes in after that, and then the vocals. Everybody in the audience will say something different than that the vocals are the most important. But I submit to you, you know, humble but accurate, that the rhythm is more important than any of the other parts. Keeping the right beat and the right timing is the most important thing to me. Now, if you go through Tim Stafford, as I mentioned earlier, he has the 5 T's of learning to play bluegrass. And tuning your instrument is really important. And timing is very important. But you also have to be tasteful. And that's where, going through his 5 T's, and that's where you can hear the person on your left and right. And your breaks are tasteful as you go through them. And tempo. And we talked about earlier that you don't speed up or slow down during the song. Even Flatt and Scruggs did it when they recorded some of their original music. They sped up and slowed down. It's just part of it, but you try to keep it as consistent as you can. And when we go in the studio, we do that by playing a click track on the original, on the cut version, on the first track when you're singing with the guitar and just the guitar and vocals and a click track. That gets everybody on the same beat, even before you add the bass. So computerized is kind of taken over that area. But in a jam session, the bass is very important. Okay, any other questions? Let's go through this, and we'll do the 4th line of the chorus as the kickoff. So it's okay. Somebody want to kick it for us? Okay.
All right, I'll kick it for you.
Thank you, I appreciate that. You know, if you ever need something, the pastor's always there, you know?
Amen.
Somebody needs kicking, he'll put a boot to them, I tell you.
We'll count to 3 and kicking, right?
Sure.
1, 2, 3.
There's a dark and a troubled side of life. There's a bright and sunny side too. Though we meet with darkness and strife, sunny side we also may be. Keep on the sunny side always. about
They all do, yeah.
from the great Atlantic
Sounds
Ocean? Ain't that a Dobro song?
How does it break?
Sure.
Does it give you
Hang on.
arrows
Y'all
all
wanna
the way
join us?
around?
If y'all wanna
Well, I see.
join
You
us.
have to have the blue thing in the middle.
I see.
So it'll be red on the left if it's.
They're
under-
tuning 'cause they
under the-
Oh,
care.
they're tuning. Okay.
Yeah.
Grab your band
Blue in
and
the
join
middle,
us.
on either
We're
side.
gonna play
Thank you.
Wabash Cannonball this evening.
This is terrible. I have Maybe I'll try to get the shape. Thank you. I can't see.
From the great Atlantic Ocean to the wide Pacific shore, between those flowing mountains through the Southland by the shore, he's a mighty tall and handsome, known quite well by all. She's a combination on the Wabash Cannonball. Sounding great. Well, she came down from Birmingham one cold December day. When she pulled into the station, you could hear all the people say, "Come on, join us." I'm Tennessee, she's long and she's tall. She came down from Birmingham on the Wabash Cannonball. Her eastern states are dandy, all the people always say. But New York to St. Louis and old Chicago by the way. From the lakes of Minnesota, where the rippling waters fall, no chances can be taken on the Wabash Cannonball. You got it? Well, here's to Daddy Claxton, may his name forever stand. He'll always be remembered through the courts throughout the land. His earthly race is over, shadows round his fall. He'll carry him home to victory on the Wabash Cannonball. He didn't know where All right, mighty fine job. Mighty fine job. There you go.
It helps when you pick a song
That's
I know.
This is Ron's. He's tuning mine.
Oh, okay. Cool. What'd you say?
It helps when you pick a song I know.
Well, you know, that's part of the jam, and I'm going to cover that
It was
that very
broken
point
yesterday. I played
when
with
we first start.
That's good.
Yeah.
So I go to, one of the jams I go to regularly is a spin-off of the Warning.
Oh, I
Jam,
like
and they
it.
use
It
that
plays real
book,
nice.
and They use it because
Yeah. Yeah. Is it
go
a
to a song.
wildlife?
People call songs that
Yeah.
they're the
it's
only
not a
ones that know it. It
wildlife.
becomes an open mic. So,
Okay, so like an in between.
you know, so if you play the standards, it makes it a lot
That's
better
considered wildlife.
Well, now
for
that's not
beginners anyway.
that's not a standard for any of the other instruments. Only Dobro.
The Wabash Cannonball, believe it or not, it's in Warning.
I don't play
And
the
it's,
others, so I'm getting rid of everyone because they have the regular.
But it is a dobro.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you play that in a mandolin camp, nobody know it. There won't be
Those
too
are
many
new
people know it.
strings too. I put
Better
them
not
on.
like.
That's what it is. I put them on Tuesday before going to the jam. Thank you. Okay.
Yes, that's right. That's right. When? Yeah, most certainly. You gotta be right by the mic. You don't mind that? You want to sit here?
Morning. I'm gonna sit over there where the mic is. Yeah.
Okay. Tell you what, let's do. Let's spread out just a little bit. Cause it looks like we got room. Yeah.
We were just jamming on the dobro song. Old Wabash Cannonball.
Oh, I love that thing.
Uh-huh.
It's interesting. So
You got cold fingers?
you get all the left-handers over here, and you get all the right-handers over there.
I'm just saying, I haven't seen him.
That works. That works. We can do that. Check,
Oh,
check.
several years
I don't
ago.
think this is on yet.
Yeah,
You know how to turn it on?
That song you taught me about the possum.
Better. Good morning. I'm Patrick Russell, the same as yesterday. It's always good when you can remember your name when you wake up and see the sunrise. I enjoyed a cup of coffee this morning at the sunrise and felt the brisk air. It was awesome. Hope y'all had a good jam yesterday. Really enjoyed the slow jam yesterday. Thank you all for coming out. And now today's going to be totally different. Yesterday we covered one song, and today we'll probably cover 3 or 4, and we have to stop promptly at 11, the teaching portion, but we can go. They're going to do sound checks right at 11 o'clock. So when you hear the big the sound check going on, then we'll come to an abrupt end. But that doesn't mean that we can't still do questions or slip around the corner and do a jam, So I wanted to cover one thing that happened like pre-start, and that was well, let's loosen up and do a song. And I went over and sat next to the dobro feller, and I said, let's play a song. How about Wabash Cannonball? Now, why did I pick that song? I know 300 or 400 songs, the words to a lot of songs, and I enjoy all of them. But if you step into a jam with a dobro player, he's going to know Wabash Cannonball. It's like the national anthem of dobros. So when you're going into a jam, just like everybody, when you first get to know, good morning. Just like everyone, when you first get to know them, they want to tell you about themselves. So you ask questions. If you want to, relate to people, you ask questions about them, your family, and where you grew up and stuff like that. Well, same thing with instruments. If you talk to a mandolin player, then you might want to do a song that's heavy on the mandolin or dobro, or if you're talking to a banjo player, anything Earl Scruggs is right in his wheelhouse. Does that make sense? So, and that's a good way to associate with other musicians, is to know so many songs that you can associate with just about anybody. So yesterday, does everybody remember the song we covered yesterday? Keep on the Sunny Side, right, in key of G. So we're going to start out today with a different song. It's called Dig a Hole in the Meadow. And we did this in a band I was with, and I finally got my first, I played all different kinds of guitars, but I finally got my first Martin, and I was really proud of it. I probably shouldn't be, but I was proud of that D28, and so when we started singing the song, the guy singing the harmony said, dig a hole in the Martin. I said, no, stop. No, don't dig a hole in the Martin. I don't want you to mess it. He said, well, it'll be like Willie Nelson's guitar then if we dig a hole in it. It kind of took me by shock. So, kind of like 99 bottles of Pepsi soda on the wall. Take one down and pass it around. And if we need to back up and make the circle just a little bit bigger, that's okay.
Greg slept in this morning.
Did he?
He wake up at 9 o'clock. He didn't do that bad.
Well, while that paper's going around, you're going to notice that this song is in the key of C. So all of you capo dudes, oh, there you go. Y'all figuring it out. You'll notice that this is in the key of C. So all you capo dudes, you can play it open or you can play it with the capo on, well, where would the capo be on a guitar? Fifth fret. That's a good place. You can have your own if you want. Uh-huh. Where's your instrument?
I got a bad finger, so I ain't playing nothing this week.
Oh no.
It might be a little easier. Yes, for me, I have to.
I climbed it, that's right. We talked about that.
You can't take your hands off the ball.
So I'm just auditing your glass, if you don't mind.
That's cool. You may be teaching next year. You need to learn some of these parts here.
Real easy.
Okay, so all right, so we covered yesterday. We covered all the different aspects of a song, everything from the kickoff, the intro, different ways of doing the intro. We can do a full intro, or we can do a turnaround, or we can do the last line of the verse or the chorus as the intro, and then covered the verses. Then we covered singing harmonies on the. We didn't cover harmonies, but we covered singing harmonies on the chorus. Then we covered breaks. And we covered the outro, which is the way you close out or end the song. And we also, for those that missed yesterday, we also talked about once you get in a band, you probably the three things you're going to be focusing on a whole lot, other than a jam session, is the intros and the outros and your vocals, your harmonies. So we'll do just a little bit of this one to kind of kick it off and show you how the song goes. It's a song called Dig a Hole in the Meadow. Dig a hole in the meadow, dig a hole in the cocoa ground. Dig a hole in the meadow, gonna lay Dolly Corey down. Well, the first time I seen Dolly Corey was on the banks of the deep blue sea. She had a 44 buckled around her and a banjo on her knee. Dig a hole in the meadow, dig a hole in the cocoa ground. Dig a hole in the meadow, gonna lay Dolly Corey down. Okay, that's full speed for this song. There's a whole bunch of words, so the tempo don't get really fast.
You have an extra sheet.
Oh, of course. Okay, thank you.
Patrick.
So, when it has a lot of words, you got to watch. You might want the fiddle to kick this one off instead of the banjo. Then it gets so fast you can't get all the words in there. So, if you're forming a group and stuff, banjo players have a tendency to light it on fire, but that's okay. We love them too. So this song only has two chords. So if you're playing open, then it's C and G. If you're capoed on the 5th fret, then it's, what are the two chords?
G and D.
G and D. That's correct. Yeah. Anybody else capoed anywhere else? No, I don't see anybody. But you could. Where are the other places that you could capo? What if you, huh? Yeah. So what if you capoed on 3?
Let's see here. You gotta figure it out.
Yeah.
Play it in English.
You play it in a key of A, and the two chords would be A and E. And that could be something that you want to experiment with. You'll get a totally different sound. And the reason I bring this up is when you're in a jam session, you have more than one guitar, which is almost every time. when you're in a jam session, you'll have 2 or 3 or 4 guitars. But let's say you don't have a mandolin. The mandolin's tuned really high pitched, but you want that sound. So if I'm playing in the key of C open, you can capo on the 5th fret and play up the neck out of G, and you get a totally different sound than playing a C open. You see what I'm saying? So you have a little better blend on the dynamics of the music. Okay, so who's my singers here? Who wants to try to sing this one? Okay, thank you, thank you. So we're going to work on. I would like for you to nod. Who's my lead guys? Dobro and the banjo, the guitar. Who else is the lead player?
Bass player. What note was that, John? Oh, that's really
That was.
He was at it.
That was a C augmented. Okay, so you can start to kick this one off. You can start just singing, or you can also actually do a break. So if you're doing the break, it will start on the 3 note. There you go. Sometimes, you know, when you hit 3 or 4 notes, you can identify the song. You remember that the TV program Name That Tune?
Yes.
I can name that tune in 5 notes. And you hear these songs so much on the radio and everything, and you just got it in your mind how they're supposed to be kicked off. Well, this is the same way with this song. It's so it's doing the melody, and of course Earl Scruggs did the kickoff on this and made it famous. So he and a lot of the old timers were known when they kicked off a song, they played as close to the melody as you can possibly get. Of course, you can almost imitate your voice on an instrument. If anybody could, he could. Banjo, would you like to kick this one off for us? Are you playing open? Oh, I love the sound of a banjo played open and C. It's wonderful. All right, so you start singing. Are you going to do the?
So
You
I'll
go.
start with the chorus, then the verse, the chorus again, and then break.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
Chorus, verse, chorus.
All right, I gotta figure out when. Okay.
And you could nod to somebody over there. Anybody making eye contact,
All right.
anybody making eye contact with you is a willing victim.
Okay. I'll do that.
I'll try a second. I'll just start.
Dobro player is never watching you. Dobro player is always watching his ball.
Yeah, you have to throw something at him to get his attention.
Okay.
Just
so
yell
banjo's gonna
Yeah,
start.
there. Just yell dobro. Okay, let's try this at full speed and see how it works out. Go ahead.
Wake up, darling, what makes you sleep so sound?
did great, and thanks for volunteering. I appreciate that. They used to tell me that in the Army. Anybody want to volunteer, or you want me to volunteer somebody? Yeah. Okay. We won't spend a lot of time on each song, but we do want to answer questions about the dynamics and the breaks and leading the songs, or the intro, or whatever you want to ask questions about. Everybody okay? All right, so you're welcome to keep these papers if you want them. We just don't want to have to pick them up over there against the fence. So raise your chair up and put it against it if you want to, or ever how you want to do it. Okay.
I actually have a question for you. So
Sure, go ahead.
yeah, so sometimes I'll notice they'll throw in an extra bar, like between the chorus and the verse or something like that. I mean, how do you even know that someone's going to pull that? Or
Okay, the question was, sometimes they throw an extra bar in between the verse and the chorus, or between the break and starting out the next verse. And those dynamics, you have to stay on your toes if you're in a jam session, because it's all based on the person that's leading the song. Now normally, on this song, for example, you'll notice I was doing some G runs in there in between. Dig a hole in the meadow, dig a hole in the cocoa ground, dig a hole in the meadow, gonna lay on the quarry down. Well, the first time to see what I'm saying? So you're pausing. That gives the lead singer. You want to throw those in there if you're singing a song. You want to put those in there. And I saw that you did it on the second time, which was excellent. You want to do that because you don't want to run out of air in the middle of the verse. So it's a really good time to breathe.
I notice on some songs, after a phrase, it's an extra 4 beats, but in between, it's an 8 beat. I mean,
Okay.
2 double fourths.
Yep.
So I guess it's different depending, but that's what I've noticed the pattern.
Right. And now remember, on these songs, these are old traditional songs, 200 or 300 years old, and they've been recorded many times. And I might listen to one version, I might listen to the Flatt and Scruggs version, and somebody else listen to the Bill Monroe version. Anybody ever heard a song called McKinley's Gone? McKinley's. Well, that's the point I'm making.
Okay.
When Flatt and Scruggs recorded the song, the name of it was McKinley's Gone, and it's about President McKinley being assassinated, and Theodore or Teddy Roosevelt being ushered into the White House as the vice president. He was up hunting in the mountains in Maine when all this happened. So they ushered him back. The Secret Service went up there and drug him out of his deer stand. Isn't that awful? You got to go be president. The guy just died. I'm deer hunting. No, he came back and did a great job as president. He's one of my favorites. But the dynamics is, you may be listening to different songs or the same song recorded by different people, and they may have a different chord progression. When Bill Monroe recorded it, he changed the name of the song to White House Blues. That's what he was saying. It's the same song. They rearranged the verses. Flatt and Scruggs said, "Now look here, you rascal, you see what you've done. You shot my husband with a Davy Johnson gun. Carry me back to Washington." Because he was shot in Chicago. But the whole dynamic of the song, and when Bill Monroe recorded it, he sang a different first verse, so it had a whole different flavor. So when you're in a jam session, it's kind of like being on the firing range in the military. You take all orders from the tower, take all commands from the tower. Well, in a jam session, you're not taking commands, but you are following the person that's leading the song. And if If they put a minor in there, then you put a minor in there. If they leave the minor out, then you leave the minor out. That's the dynamics of a jam. The unspoken rule, it is a rule, is you follow the person who is leading the song, the one that's singing. Because if they're not singing the minor, you don't want to put a minor in there. It's going to sound awful. So you want the jam to flow, and that's all about being a good jam member or a good band member. Same thing. Okay, so did we pass these out, or we was about to?
We was about to.
Okay. I love questions. I get distracted easily.
Sometimes you can have an extra bar because the singer's trying to recollect the next song.
That was the word. Yeah.
If you look over and he's looking up at the ceiling.
Yeah, and that happens. I see that on stage all the time. I don't feel so bad.
You know what's really bad? When you forget the words to the song that you wrote. Nobody can help you.
Well, you can make them up. Nobody will know.
Good point. Good point. She said you can make up the words to the next verse and nobody will know the difference. That's correct. As this is going around, I'll tell you a little bit about this song. I am a Flatt & Scruggs aficionado. I mean, I know a whole bunch of their songs because I cut my teeth on Flatt & Scruggs. I was probably about 9 years old. My grandmother had sacred. Oh, thank you.
No. Weren't they both running a minute ago? Yeah, I don't know.
She had a CD called, or there were no CDs back then. She had a record. She had an album, a gospel recording of Flatt & Scruggs. Gospel was about all she listened to, and we had a real good time. So my grandmother actually introduced me to Flatt & Scruggs when I was a kid. And if you, I think they put gospel songs on each of their recordings. I'm pretty sure on all of them, but they had one recording, sacred songs or sacred sounds, and I listened to that, and then just developed a love for Lester Flatt's voice, and I thought he was the gold standard. Well, you know, a lot of people still think that he's the.
You don't realize what a great voice he has till you listen to him.
Yeah.
Of course, a lot of the words he can't pronounce, just like me.
Yeah.
He's from Tennessee, not my hometown, just down the road a couple hours in Sparta. But we have that same tendency to slur some words and not. Some of them we make up new words for, and some of them we just omit the word. Your sometimes turns into your. Yearn, yeah. Earn. There's a whole lot of tendencies. Okay, this song is called Short Life of Trouble. This is a three-quarter time. Yesterday we covered what's another way of knowing the three-quarter time? Waltz time, right? You jumped on that one. So if you know waltz songs, it's one bass note, another bass note, and two chops. Sun's getting to my guitar. Jumping out of tune a little bit, but has anyone not heard this song before?
We in A. You want me to play it in A?
In D.
In D.
Yeah, I told you. This song is in D. I'm capoed 2, but this. All right, I guess we'll do it in G. I used to sing this in D. I guess this is the jam version. Note to self, check the chords. This is what I taught a few years ago, and I pulled up. We can get through it in G. I just gotta get ready for that. So three-quarter time, and we don't have any fiddles, but this is, if you're ever around a fiddle player, they'll fall right into this one. It's a natural. Same thing with the mandolin. You'll find you mandolin players, you're going to find that this one just fit. It's perfect for you. So we'll go through it, and I'll sing a little bit, just starting with the strum. Remember what you promised not more than a week ago. You promised that you'd marry me, standing in your mama's door. Short life of trouble. Okay, so you kind of see how that goes. You want to sing this one for me this time?
I'll try.
Okay.
I don't do well in G, but I give it a try.
All right. So we may modify this. We'll try this a little bit. Just you and I. Let's try see where your voice is
Okay, from the chorus.
at. Sure. Okay.
That's trying to do G.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Normally it's C.
Very nice.
Okay. Well, let's go to C. We're gonna do a adaptation on the fly, because this is part of slow jam too, and that's finding a chord for a song you want to do, but fitting it to your voice. Okay. And that's a lot of times. If Dale McCurry sings a song, and I really like the song, that doesn't necessarily mean I can do it in the same key that he did it in. Right, exactly. Or what if you want to, what about Rhonda Vincent's song, I'm just driving nails in my coffin? I can't do it in the key she does it in, but I really love the song. Now, another option is I can go back to the original recording, the one that she copied, she changed the key. I can change it back to the original. So you can also go on the web and look for other recordings from other artists who are doing it in different keys. So you don't have to necessarily reinvent the wheel. You see what I'm saying? So there is earlier versions of Driving Nail in My Coffin. You don't have to mimic or you don't have to cover, as the music word, you don't have to cover the Rhonda Vincent version. You can go back and cover the previous version. So we're going to try this in C right quick, just to see how that fits. All right. Excellent job. You see how that works, how you can change the dynamics of a song and put it in a different key? And that could have been any key. It could have been, you know, G or well, it wasn't G. It could have been C or D or even E, to keep the dynamic of the song the same, just shifting the key around. Okay, so let's, can you kick this and see? Okay, all right, so find you another willing victim after you do the first verse and the chorus.
Okay.
And nod to them and lead, you know, lead the break.
Okay.
Whether it's
No, okay.
all right, let's all start together. Now he's probably gonna hit he's gonna hit 3 notes, and we come in on the 4th one. Okay. Remember, it's 3-4 times, so it waltz time. Excellent job, thank you.
Thank you. I'd never heard that song.
She had never heard that song before. She just admitted, yes sir.
The song goes to the 6th minor. It's not written on the sheet. That's something to bring up.
Okay.
You just heard it go in there. Everybody went there.
Yeah, okay, so he brings up a good point. And this is one of those, if you download something off the internet, 9 times out of 9 the chords will be wrong. Now, I fixed most of them. This one, I don't remember at the time if I left the minor out on purpose or not, just as a teaching point. But it does go to the 6th minor. If you're playing in G, that would be an E minor. If you're playing in C, that would be an A minor. It's called the relative minor. So the 4 chords that you need to know in the Nashville numbering system is 1, 4, 5, and 6 minor. So it's called the relative minor, and that song does go there. And like my buddy here was saying, that most of the time all of you were going there because you could hear it. Huh?
I knew there was a different chord, but I didn't know what.
Oh, okay. Well, and that's what it was. You can now you can pull up the old Flat and Scruggs recordings, but it's going to be very difficult to play along with some of those old recordings from the 40s and 50s. I don't know if they didn't know what a tuner was.
They just didn't tune to 440.
They didn't tune to 440. Later on, there became a standard of 440 tuning, but they would some people said that they naturally tuned up a half a step or down a step, a half a step, so that people listening to it on the radio couldn't copy their songs.
I'm glad to hear that that's it, it wasn't me.
No,
Play along.
right. It's very difficult unless you like retune your instrument into whatever they're tuned in, and you can do that, tune it by ear or find where it's at on a strobe tuner and stuff. What questions do you have about Short Life of Trouble? You did a great job though. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was searching for that other chord. I'm glad you brought that up.
Okay. I sometimes I'm a little off kilter a little bit, leaving stuff out on purpose to see if people get it. But everyone seemed to. You could hear it anyway, and that's the whole joy of bluegrass, is developing your ear and working in a jam session to where you can hear the chord changes and know it's going somewhere and just find it. Yes, sir?
The polite way too of Flat and Scruggs, if you hear that, because I'm a Flat and Scruggs guy too.
Uh-huh.
But also, it says it's kind of like that key. They tuned up a half step because it fit Lester's voice better.
Okay.
And remember, they didn't have electronic tuners then. They had a tuning form, but they all tuned each other. And where that landed is kind of where it landed. But,
Yeah.
But they tuned up. And if you listen to a lot of people mimicking those songs today, they'll keep up on the 3rd fret, because Flat and Scruggs, that's where they would have been in A. They're up, so you'll hear that sometime. If you try to copy things on modern records that they were copying Flat and Scruggs, they'll be a little different configuration.
That's a great point. Thank you. So it's fun to get songs off the internet. How we doing for time, by the way?
You're good. I don't hear any music. 10:40. You're good.
10:40. Okay. Sorry.
I don't hear any music.
Oh yeah. We're good until we hear.
I hear a banjo.
Battle faster.
Paddle faster. Any other questions about 3/4 time?
So if you're going to lead a song and there is one of those questionable, say natural minor or circle being broken has got an E minor in it sometimes, that's thrown in there. As the leader, do you just announce that to everybody? We're going to do the E minor in this one, or
Well, that's a really good point. If you want everyone to follow you on the first time through, then yes, you can announce that. Now, yesterday after our slow jam session, Stagger came over and was doing "Will the Circle Be Unbroken," and he did not put the minor in. Now I did naturally the first time through, but then the second time through I followed him. I followed his lead because he was singing the lead on it, and the rest of the time it flowed right on through. So we all have that same situation that we go through, that whoever's leading the song might have listened to a different version. Whether it was the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band or the Carter family or some other recording. There's a lot of different ways that's been put out there. Great point. Thank you. All right, so we have such an accomplished group here. A lot of times we have relative, beginners on this. But if you guys want to do a particular song, we could probably try that. If you have a song that you want us to do in the slow jam right now.
I don't have the word. I'm one of those relative beginners.
Are you really?
Yeah.
I saw your lips moving. You were singing along with the song and playing at the same time. I mean, that's a little more accomplished than beginner, but all right. So no takers on that. All right. So we'll go through this one. Here's you another one. Take one down, pass it around. 99 flowers on the wall.
Another good waltz one that I like to do, but I left the words in the it's all the good times that passed and gone.
That's what's coming around.
You know I'll pay you for that later.
We'll take any flat scrubs.
She hadn't seen the paper.
You got to. Okay, yeah. I do this in soup.
What a segue, I'm telling you. She picked a song that I was passing around at the time. You talk about on the same vibrations, on the same wavelength.
Yeah, because it's that same beat.
Uh-huh.
I
Right.
got one for the table.
I don't do well singing fast, that's why.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And I have one other question.
Sure, go ahead.
What about if a mandolin kicks off? What about starting with the Doyle Lawson kick? Is that okay?
Starting with the Doyle Lawson kick, is that okay? Absolutely. He's the best that's ever been in my mind. He's not the fanciest or the fastest, but I think he is the most tasteful mandolin player that's ever been.
I don't know where Lucy is. She's my teacher, but she taught me that. So.
Oh, okay. I love Ronnie McCurry, and I love the newer style where they're doing more. You don't ever hear the word melodic and mandolin put together, but Sierra Hull style, is note many notes put together, whereas Ronnie McCurry style is more following bluegrass, Bill Monroe style. Both are really great. I love all of those. Chris Thiele style of just I can't even follow him in my mind, much less imitate what he's doing. Yeah. Right. I've seen one mandolin player who could actually play that fast. Not as tasteful, he could play that fast, but it's just like you have those phenomenons,
Yeah, like Josh.
Like who?
Josh Gooden. He used to play for Lil Roy.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Leo is pretty. Yeah, Leo is too.
Well, he's another one coming on. Another, what do you call it?
I said prodigy.
Prodigy, I think is the right word. That's one I was thinking of. I don't know how to spell it, so I don't use it in sentence. I'm from Tennessee. I try to keep things real. Okay, so this song is written in the key of A, and I'll go through. We'll go through, and I'll sing the first part, and then we'll get someone else to sing the second and third verse as we break and talk about it. Huh?
We play the chords the way they are on this paper, or we play to transpose it to A because it's written in G.
All right, so it's a good point. We'll play it in the key of G. So all you capo dudes, go ahead and take your capo off.
What are you going to do it in D or A?
Going to do it in G. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do it in G the way it's written on the paper. We want to make it as jam friendly as possible here. Okay, so I'm going to start this one a different way to teach you a different way. You can start singing and then come in on the strum on the second word. I wish to... See what I'm saying? You ready? I wish to the Lord I'd never been born or died when I was young. I never would have seen your sparkling blue eyes or heard your lying tongue. All the good times I've passed and gone, all that's how the song goes at full speed, and that's the up to performance speed right there. And it's not a real fast song, but I'm telling you, there's so much room for harmonies on this song. I did it one time with a band and all the people sang. We did 5-part harmony on this, and it fits like a glove. And you when you listen to this song, you listen to Flat and Scruggs version, they've got two harmony parts, so 3-part. But we had 5. There's room if you raise it up just a little bit. Excuse me. There's room for the bass player to get underneath and kind of do the gravel part. And you can also stack a tenor and a high baritone on top of this. So as you're working with these songs, some of them just really lean toward more dynamics than others. So who's the willing participant to sing the second verse on this one?
Try it. I'm used to doing it on C, but I'll try it.
Okay, all right. So can you do it in G, or you want?
Try.
Okay.
I'll try anything.
All right. So we're gonna do. We're gonna do.
Start with the alphabet on C. Which one do you want? Chorus or the second verse?
Yeah, you can. We'll do the intro. We're gonna put an intro on this one, and then you can sing the second verse, and then we'll all join in on the chorus. And then after the chorus, find somebody who's making eye contact with you as a lead instrument, point them out, and we'll go through that. If you want to do the whole song, we can do that too.
Sure.
Okay. Since you know it, that this is even better than the last one, right?
So you're starting at the beginning.
Sure. Yeah. All right. Who wants to kick this one for me? Banjo, you want to help me out? In G? Okay, on the kick, we come in on the second note. See what I'm saying? All right, go ahead. Oh, okay. Oh, well, let's three. Okay, let's listen. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, okay, so would everybody feel comfortable trying a verse of this in C?
Sure.
So it's okay, you can transpose it on, okay, so it's just 1, 4, 5, no minors. Now, if you want it guitar or capo people, if you want it to be the same, you can capo 5 and play those G chords with it.
C, F, and G.
Don't worry, Mr. Larry.
Sounds good.
Well, thank you. Now you better.
Oh, that sunshine.
Walterboro.
Doing good.
You gonna stay in C?
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna
Find
capo 5.
I know, it's noise set. It's neat.
We just ordered, Larry just ordered him a new Bento strap.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Timothy's really enjoying doing that. He's got
Oh,
it every night.
Yeah.
You need a ride? Logan's right there. Logan!
We'll try it.
Logan!
Do the chorus. End it right here. Little darling, don't you weep no more. Okay, thank you. So, okay, so we went through several different dynamics on this, and you see how jam sessions can be fluid if you're flexible. So come into a jam session with your flexible hat on. Everything don't have to be, well, that's not the way Lester kicked that, or not the way Earl kicked that off, you know. Or I do it with only 2 beats in. It's supposed to be 4, you know. So jamming is a whole lot of socialization. It can be fun as long as you come in with the right attitude and you contribute to the jam and you help out other people, and so that's a whole lot of it. What questions we have about all the good times are past and gone? Could you do this in the key of D? Of course. You could do any song in any key. The point I was trying to make here on this song in particular, the chords are written in A. We did it in G. She sang it in C, and all of them sounded pretty good. You know, and it's flexible and working with individuals within the jam. And after you might even get to where you have a regular jam with people, and you automatically change these songs to fit the dynamic of the group that you're in. and then that becomes the norm. Okay, what slow? Hang on, let me check time.
10:58.
In closing, I want to thank you all for coming out and being, yes, you're welcome, for being such good sports about it and everything. I appreciate it.
We had a great bass player.
We did.
I can't see him, but I sure heard him.
I was hiding back here. She didn't see who was missing all the notes back there.
He was in the shadow. The shadow dude. I'm telling you, I've had such a wonderful time. If you enjoyed what we did with the slow jam, just let the Lynn Blooms know, and maybe they'll have something like. I know, but John don't make any decisions.
That little gal.
John's in a situation just like I am at my house. That's a really good idea, honey.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. That's just what I was thinking we ought to do.
The 3 ma'ams I have in my family. Yes, ma'am. No, Patrick, you did a great job for us.
Thank you, John. I appreciate
all these
that.
printouts and everything. That's a lot of work.
I appreciate it, and thank you all for being such a good sports and willing participants and singing songs you never heard before and taking breaks on songs you've never heard before.
And that's a lot of it, isn't it? Just being willing to,
yeah,
like they're doing here, right? Just doing stuff you never tried before, and that's the uncomfortable thing. But the more uncomfortable you get, the more you get used to it. And everybody's in the same boat. That's the thing. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's how you learn.
We're all in the same boat, no matter how long you've been playing.
You know what else works? Always try and jam with people that are better than you.
Yeah.
Because eventually they'll bring you up to that level.
That's a good point. Okay, so I want to touch one more thing, and we talked about it a little bit.
So true.
I would encourage each of you to take breaks in between the the verses and choruses and stuff, being able to take a lead break. Now, obviously, it won't be perfect, as we learned yesterday. You just jump in. I jumped in a jam with them, a song I hadn't played in years, and I messed it up royally, and we all just smiled together, But that's the one thing that a lot of jammers are unwilling to take that leap of faith on, and that's taking a lead break. Realize that it'll never be perfect, and even if you get it perfect, it'll probably be different the next time. That's okay. Improvising is all a part of bluegrass, and just have fun with it.
So if you're watching a group and they kind of look at each other and smile, that's because they messed up a little bit. None of us knew.
Right. As your skill level goes higher and higher, sometimes the mistakes are not even noticed by us average people. When Chris Steele makes a mistake, I have no clue. I just thought he meant to do that. His fingers are moving so fast I can't follow him anyway.
That's right.
But just jump in there and have fun with it, and take courage. We're all in the same boat together. All right, thank y'all.
Yeah. Thank you. Good job, Patrick. Thank you.
Thank you.
I watched a Chris